What's up, y'all? This is Tyrone Stock Tips, and we are back. We are back. Now, I have another video for y'all. This is not as spot on as that ANET video. Um, this is more like super technical, right? But what you want to do as a trader, you want to be really good at one thing and also be able to spot certain things, right? Like I'm really good at I have a very high level of patience. I have a very high level of detecting patterns, and I have a high level of tolerance, risk tolerance. So that makes me have an edge in trading, right? But you also, it doesn't hurt to know many techniques. Now, I don't use this technique often, but I do use it as a gauge, and that technique is well, I would say it's more of a indicator that you would have to draw per se, right? So it's called the Fibonacci Retracement tool. Um, it's called the golden retracement, and I'll explain it to you, right? I'm gonna use a image. So this is really a psychological zone, right? What happens is people use this to determine how far back a retracement is before you just decide, okay, this stock is really trending downwards, not upwards anymore. Or you could use this in reverse. If the stock is going downward and it's retracing back upwards, we kind of use it to determine whether or not the stock is going to continue in that direction. So what you do is with the tool, you want to use um, the candle high, which is the swing high. This is like where it first starts to fall, and you want to have the swing low. You always want the 0% at the top of the retracement, or bottom of the retracement if you're going downward, right? But we're going upward, right? See, this chart is going upwards. You want to place that you want to have the 0% here, and you want to have 100% set here. And what you're looking for is to see if we get to this what you call the golden zone, right? It's the area between 50% retracement and 61.8% retracement, right? This is a psychological level, and if you read anything about Fibonacci ratios, it kind of plays into that. You see Fibonacci ratios all over the world. It's like a that's another video in itself, but I'm just showing you this tool. I don't want to get too philosophical. I am a philosophical person, but this video doesn't have time for that. So this is the idea, right? Your swing high is here, and if the market starts to dip, or the whatever chart you're looking at starts to dip, you want to see if it's going to dip into this zone, because if it does, what does it do? It retraces back up to where it was before, which is a beautiful trade. I've I've seen it fail. It fails more on like the 1 minute chart, and the larger you get with this chart, like if you go 15 minute and up, it has a high success ratio, right? Now, of course, nothing is 100%, but if you got a big uptrend with a company like Nvidia, and there's no bad news happening, right? Like a war, right? The war, but we've already priced in the war, so we already had to dip for that. All right, but yeah, so if you got an uptrend, you have this high and it starts to dip. You want to see how far it's going to dip. If you just want to see, okay, maybe it's time to buy this retracement, this is like a good tool to use that for. Now, me, I don't just use this alone. I use, my channels. Always draw a channel, no matter what. I'm always gonna draw a channel. And I'm gonna show you how it's working for me with the Fibonacci retracement and the channel that I drew, right? So there's a micro channel that I have drawn, right? And within this micro channel, there's a macro channel that I have drawn. Nvidia could fall, what? Could fall to here, to this 200 EMA. Mind you, I'm looking at the four hour chart because I may not hold this trade too long because we're too high up. So yeah, the 200 EMA, it could fall to here. It fell to this, to the to my micro channel that I drew, right? It's a little small channel that it's been following since it's been growing again beyond that consolidation phase, right? So it's been following this channel. Now the confluence that I'm trying to use right now is the Fibonacci retracement tool. So remember, 0% is at the top, 100% is at the bottom. Swing high, swing low, right? Now some people, they may use this area, the 6.8 and 0.764. Some people use between 0.5 and 0.618. I believe the picture that I showed you, they use this, right? So what you want to think of this is like a slingshot, right? Think of like a slingshot being pulled back. And if this slingshot pulls back below this, you broke the rubber band on the slingshot. But if you able to pull this slingshot very hard, like beyond 50% from this, right, it's going to fly back and possibly fly back further. Now, if you think about it, we're here. We're in this ratio. Again, some people may use this, but I'm prepared to hold even to this point, right? Because it's still following up here. And this is the 4-hour chart, by the way, right? I could easily just say, man, I only stick with the daily chart. We're nowhere near the 200 EMA. Look, nowhere near the 200 EMA. I don't think Nvidia's, me personally, if it starts to get too low, I'm gonna cut the trade. But go back to the 4-hour. So let me zoom in again. All right. So if this slingshot pulls back to this area or this area, right? We have a possibility, because we've already been beyond the macro trend. There's a possibility that this slingshot is going to come back to record highs. And if it's going to continue to follow this micro trend, it could easily, let's draw a trend line for that real quick. I'm not going to follow this trend line. I'm just trying to show you the possibilities of when or what number that would be before it would reach the top of the channel. While I do this, oh, there we go. All right. For right now, we only have this complete channel. I mean, this complete candle. So let me just, this is rough for right now. We don't have any data to see where we expect it to go, but I'm just giving you an example for right now. We're gonna make this purple so I know to delete this. All right. So this may be a bad chart, but yeah, so it won't work out. Sometimes you could tell ahead of time what the chart is going to be, right? Like this, if I had drawn this line going here, I would have known we had a possibility of going somewhere around here, you know, by drawing the channel. All right, that didn't help, so I wasted y'all time with that. But there's a possibility that at some point it's going to retrace back to the record highs. You see that? And we're gonna show y'all some numbers. Let me draw from record high to where it currently is now. Percent change. That's a 10% profit that you can make. Just it's funny, just like ANET, right? So what that means is Nvidia fell almost 10%. Let me go to the actual bottom. It fell 11% from the record high, right? So we caught We caught this trade I caught it at about 216. Right now it's 217. It could change by tomorrow when the market opens. But yeah, so you're looking at a possible 10% trade. Okay. If you always want to have your stop loss. My stop loss is gonna be around here. I don't with options I don't set it because it moves so much. So I like to keep a mental stop loss. But yeah, my mental stop loss is going to be somewhere around in this area. If we start to go below this or below this, this trade is done. And you can see I have this trade right now. It's down 3% because the day I bought it, it dipped a little bit. So um, I bought it 22nd. So it's been a few days, right? So we can do a simulation, right? Simulation. I like doing that. If we go back up to 241, 241, because you can do that with Robinhood, 241. That's a $1,600 profit. 1,600, right? Just for reading a chart a certain way, right? That's $1,600. But if it goes beyond that, let's just say, where is it? You have what you call Wall Street's price that they have on Nvidia. Let's see what Wall Street has on Nvidia. Wall Street is projecting $295. Now that could happen at any time, but I'm just saying. So it has so much room. 295. Of course, with options, the price weakens the closer you get to the expiration date. But let's just put 295. Talking about 6 grand. But of course, this is how it has to work, right? If that happens by July, okay, I have 5 grand. If that happens by September, right, I'll have 5 grand. If it happens by November, still 5 grand. So this is essentially a $4,000 to $5,000 trade profit. Again, this is not guaranteed, right? This is just nothing is 100%. Nothing is like owed to you. The market pays you for patience and confirmation. It doesn't pay you to guess. It doesn't pay you to go all in. You just want to take your highest probability chances, right? And you want to control yourself and make sure you accept your loss. If you accept your loss, lose little, not a lot. So here's me. If I lose this trade, I might lose, I don't know, $500 or $600. And I'm willing to risk that to gain, close to two to 3 grand. Okay. So we'll sum this up one more time. Nvidia retraced from its high, right? From my channel, right? Still following this channel. I think I drew this. See, I drew this channel a while back, right? So from this channel, it's following the channel to a T. You know, so if it's following this channel to a T, if it bounces back, we're going to 241, and if it goes to 241, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set a stop loss. So if it keeps going, I could ride the wave until I see it retracing again. And if it retraces again, I'm gonna sell and do the same process all over again. See, when you're at record highs, it's kind of like a scary situation. If it crashes, it's gonna crash hard. The market takes the stairs up, takes the elevator down. I'm gonna show you an example of that. Staircase up, elevator down. Although Nvidia is pretty volatile. Uh, See that? Those down days are hard, but the although this is a consolidation area, Maybe I'll do a video on that just to show, because this is, of course, when I talk about it, it doesn't look good. This looks like an elevator up, actually. Oh man, yeah, Nvidia might be a bad example, but it is common. You could look it up. It's more of a thing that's commonly said. But yeah, so like I said, we're gonna we watch the top, we watch the golden ratio, and you can find this on pretty much any like charting software. It's not like a special tool. It's almost every trader has heard about this technique, which is the Fibonacci ratio. So usually I trade with the day candlesticks, but I just wanted this to see how closely, because the market is closed and you got after hours, and sometimes after hours will show more detail inside of the smaller time frames. Okay, so again, retracement to the golden ratio area. Some people use this, some people use this. We don't know, but I have what you call confluence, which is pointing to multiple signs that we may be reversing back up. Okay, so if you want to take this trade, that's up to you. If you don't want to, that's up to you. I'm not here to make you take trades. I'm just showing you techniques that I use every day. I pay attention to this every day. Of course, if you want to learn about all of these techniques, I will not make any trades for you. I will only show you what's available. Stuff like this. This is what I teach people. I don't teach you what to buy, how to buy. Well, I teach you how to buy. I don't teach you what to buy. That's up to you to figure that out. So, if you like videos like this, let me know. I'll continue to do it. This is technically my last trade that I can make a video on right now because I don't have any other ones in play. If you want to see updates on it, if you want to see weekly updates or daily updates, y'all let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to do it. It's no problem for me to do it. Some people care, some people don't care. I'm not gonna make something that people don't care about, right? So y'all let me know. Until then, peace, 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 peace.